Here are the latest price moves for cryptocurrency, including the SafeMoon SWAP partners. Let's go ahead and dive right on into it. First up here is Bitcoin down 2.04%, Ethereum down 3.05%, BNB is down almost 1%, and across the board we're seeing pretty much everything in the red here. This is not a surprise. We did have a couple of days of nice green, bullish movements. There's still concerns of what's going on with the banks, for example, with Credit Suisse. A lot of people looking at that right now and seeing what's going to happen next. And so we're not completely out of the woods here, guys. The President of the United States, Joe Biden, and it looks like they're trying to say everything looks to be okay. Sounds like the Federal Reserve is trying to step in and help out with that. But you know how people tend to see these things, and in the end, really comes down to the people that work at the banks. What are they going to be doing as a result of all this? And the holders of funds inside of these banks, what are they going to decide to do with it? So, as it is right now, things are holding up, though. We'll see what happens next there. Moving on to Bitcoin's price, we can see that the day closed out here a little bit in the red for that of Bitcoin. New day formation, not much has been able to really move here so far, but it's in the green just slightly. We'll see where that moves as well. And there we go. Now it's back in the red. So it's essentially in a neutral position as of the time of me recording this video, but a little bit of a pullback there. And then moving on to the SafeMoon SWAP partners. SafeMoon itself had a red day close out yesterday after a nice significant run. More than likely, we're going to be seeing this as a repeated pattern throughout all this. But let's go ahead and talk about the percentage changes as well as the trading volume. So for SafeMoon, down 1.68%, $24,000 worth of trading volume. Evergrow coin actually showing signs of green for the closure yesterday and green on the day. In fact, the volume that we're seeing for the new day is much more bullish. But why? Well, that's a really good question because interestingly enough, we're seeing that there was no percentage change in the last 24 hours, no transactions that took place, and the last trade activity was actually on March 14th for around $26 at the time. So very interesting. Then we have BBTF. Oh, well, actually going back here for Evergrow coin, more than likely this has to do of a crossover with BNB, so price fluctuations, what happened there. That's my belief behind this. Let us know if you guys disagree or if you know if there's another reason. Blockbuster Tech has shown a green candle for yesterday, a little bit in the red on the new day here. Previous day was also in the red. Down 0.17% in the last 24 hours, $2,100 worth of trading volume. We have 11 buys compared to 24 sells. Beefy showing signs of a closure green as of yesterday. New day formation already showing a decline taking place there. So significant run up, a little bit of a decline, down 2.35%. This is $8,000 worth of trading volume. BNB Mirror Protocol, red day closed out yesterday after a 3-day strong run up there. It is down 2.76%, $1,700 worth of trading volume. Bitcoin Mirror Protocol, green closure yesterday, but on the new day, it's already showing signs of dropping down 0.96%, $796 worth of trading volume. Croge is on the new day formation in the red. 2 days prior were both green. We're down 2.49%, $218 worth of trading volume. That's between two transactions, both transactions being sells. Crift had a closure in the red yesterday. Volume kicked up a bit more than what we'd seen previously, but very unusual to see that because when we look at the percentage change, it's 0%, and the total volume is $2. So very, very minimal. And showing red on the new day formation. Last trade was on the 15th, which is today. That was for $2.81. Glow token had a closure in green yesterday, red on the new day formation here, and down 5.44%, $1,400 worth of trading volume. Previous 2 days were both green. Grove, still in this long, drawn-out, consolidated space we've been seeing here for quite a while now. Closed out in the red yesterday. 3 days before that were all green. And then also on the new day formation, we're down red. So it's down 5.42%, $25,000 worth of trading volume. Interesting to note is that in this case, we do see a higher ratio in buys compared to sells, whereas there's been an indication here of 26 buys to that of 7 sells. And then on to HOD. HOD closed out in the red yesterday. Volume had kicked up there after a 4-day run up. New day formation is showing some signs of being in the green. However, in the last 24 hours, down 2.09% with $11,000 worth of trading volume. Live crypto party. This one here not showing any percentage change and no transactions. Last trade activity was as of March 14th for $16.42. Green candle on the formation for the day. Technically, yesterday, the day formation closed out on the green. Day before that was also in red. Potherium here showing some moves up, but again, very interesting to take a look at this stuff because no percentage change in the last 24 hours, no transactions having taken place. Last time that we saw anything was March 14th. That was a sell for $43.15. Then on to Rhythm. Rhythm having closed out in green. New Day is actually in the red. But same thing. Very, very low volume. No percentage change in the last 24 hours. $13 worth of trading volume, and that was because of one sell. Revoltants. Here we can see not many transactions taking place there either. 3 total transactions for $36 total, down 2.46%. Red closure yesterday, red on the new day. There were 3 days of run up though. Again, we saw this going across most of the crypto market. And then last here is VNY, and this one, no percentage change, no transactions. March 6th, so quite a while ago, was the last time there was any order. The chart's still showing some degree of moves. This is showing it in relationship to the wrapped BNB. So I'm assuming that there's probably liquidity, something being established in the back end behind these projects with that of BNB. And with BNB's moves, maybe that's how it's affecting what we're seeing visually displayed on the charts. But again, if you guys know of a different reason why we see those visual changes on the bar charts, by all means, please tell me, educate us down in the comments below. It'd be greatly appreciated. So that's what I got for you guys here. A little bit of a pullback, cool down on the daily for crypto projects. Overall, still holding up quite well. Things do not only just go up, 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 up. So the fact that we're seeing some pullback here, this is natural, this is expected, and I would have been more concerned if we would have had another, couple days in a row of just green, green. Oh, look, it's up another 10%, another 5%, and then another 7%, and you just build that up so much. There's so many people that would have jumped in during that time that are just waiting to pull the trigger to be able to take their profits, and there's concern about margin calls, people that jump in, right? They do high leverage trading, and then lo and behold, that backfires in their face. And when the stuff starts to crash, they get liquidated, and that just drives it down even faster, then liquidates even more people. But overall, my sentiment on this, I'm looking at it and I'm trying to be optimistic. I think that we've got a lot of real opportunities to continue the move back up. We just saw, let's go ahead and pull this up here again for you guys. So we saw that this was around $25,000. Then it dropped back down to the $20,000 where a lot of people were saying, oh, it's going to go back down. It's going to go back down for quite a while now. Some people speculating that it was going to go down to around $18,000 or $17,000. And then extreme cases, people saying, like $14,000. And thankfully that didn't happen. And looking at the actual price chart for Bitcoin itself, I had talked about the 50 and the 200 moving average, and lo and behold, that yellow line held up really well. It's a very strong indicator, the 50 and the 200, using this for the Golden Cross, Death Cross. Historically, this has been led to believe to be one of the strongest, if not the strongest, technical indicators that traders actually use. So having that crossover of that short time frame over the long time frame, the Golden Cross, that is very, very bullish indeed. And even though we did see some selling pressure take place here, lo and behold, what did we see as more essentially that baseline support for the price action movement was that 200 moving average. It did just temporarily on that day drop slightly below it, but for the most part, you can see that this was a very strong indicating line of support, literally. So now that it's starting to climb back up, seeing a little bit of pullback here, and then what happens, right? You see runs up, pulls back some, continues to run up. I mean, this thing did run up to around $26,500 here on March 14th. And then look at all that selling pressure that took place in that same day. And then on the new day formation, there's some volatility going back and forth, but overall, still ended up dropping pretty low, came back up, holding itself here. Let's see what happens next. Tell us your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. Would really be curious to get your opinion on this. Now, guys, I've talked about this in the past before. Spritz Finance. Really cool project, okay? Or an app or platform. What's the best way to talk about it? Application, maybe? Anyways, with Spritz Finance, you can be able to pay for your real world bills. I did it. I have a video where I show you guys how fast, how easy it is. It's super seamless. It makes it very easy for people that are trying to get involved in crypto to be able to then use their crypto to take care of their real world things, right? So with that, I show you guys, I pay for one of my own credit card bills. It's really cool. There's a video. You can also use my referral. They've got referral bonuses. So if you decide that you want to go pay for your actual bills and you use my referral link, you can get some extra stuff out of it too. You can learn more details checking out my video, but that's down in the description below. And that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to my higher level patrons. We love SafeMoon.com, Victor Vegas, SafeMoon Oz, and thank you to my YouTube members as well. You can click either the link down in the description below for Patreon and show your support there for as little as $1 a month, or you can click on the join button for YouTube to become a member. And if you can't afford to do that, you don't want to do it, I just appreciate you guys watching my content. But it definitely helps me out if anyone does join those. I do this full time. This is my job. And thank you guys. If you're new, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. God bless. We'll see you in the next episode.